Hello and welcome to episode 2 of IBW Reacts, and today we're going to do some tier lists.
Oh, sorry, I was excited. Anybody who doesn't know what a tier list is, basically whatever the topic is. So today we're going to do Pixar films. We take all the films from the bottom and we put them in the tiers on the chart. So the tiers that we've got are God tier, which are the top, the creme de la creme, elite tier, good tier, average tier, and Pixar's, which is the naff ones at the end. So let us know what you think in the comments, whether or not we got this right or not. I'm quite excited.
These tier lists are going to split opinion,
but
that's 100%. What we want. We want debate, friendly debate.
100%
in the comments section.
Right.
So let's do it in the order these have given to us, if you like.
Yeah.
So let's start with Up.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's really good. So the opening 5 minutes of Up, I would argue with anybody. Well, the opening maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I think it is potentially the best few minutes of Pixar ever. Any film all combined. Like the emotion, it's just unreal. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out on YouTube. Fantastic. Very, very good. And actually, for that couple of minutes alone, it has to be up there for me. Like quite high, I would say, but not necessarily at the top. Yeah, it's great. I'm a big fan.
I'm tempted to put that in elite tier.
I was thinking somewhere like good or elite.
Between good and elite. Well,
should we put it in elite for now?
It could be. Yeah, this could be very fluid, couldn't it? This is like we're going to be moving things.
It's all relative to each other, isn't it? That's the thing.
Exactly.
Do you know what
Yeah. So next we've got Toy Story 1, and I'm willing to just scrap the whole YouTube channel now if you don't want to put it in God tier.
In my opinion, it's the one. It's the best one of all time.
Yeah.
My favourite film of all time. Full stop. Not just Pixar.
Yeah.
So if this isn't in the God tier, then yeah.
Who's your favourite character?
I like Ham.
We're doing the sandwiches one next. Rex is my favourite.
Yeah, like,
what a guy. Absolute hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get on to the other Toy Stories soon. But Toy Story 1 is elite cinema.
Unmistakably God tier. Like, without any doubt.
Monsters University. I only watched this
very good.
Probably a couple of months ago. Me and Louise did a bit of because we got that Disney Plus thing, so we had a bit of a binge, and I was really impressed with how good that was.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
So relative to what we've got up there, I'd say it's as good as Up.
I agree. I think it's possibly better.
Probably better than Up, which again probably shows us that this needs to change around a little bit. So should we move?
I think we should put Up in good.
Yeah.
And then put Monsters University.
Monsters University.
Is that too high for Monsters Uni? But maybe, possibly.
We can see, can't we? Next, we're on to Finding Dory, and I don't know about you, but I think it's absolutely fucking dreadful.
Yeah, I actually went to watch it in the cinema.
So did I, yeah.
And whilst it's good, like visually, it's great. And I mean, we'll get on. Finding Nemo is actually next, so we'll get on to that anyway. It's visually great, but yeah, not for me. I would say average tier, or Pixar's actually potentially.
Yeah, I'm tempted to put it into Pixar's, but I'm happy to put it in average tier.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to compromise on some of these because some of them we will definitely disagree on.
Yeah, well, how would you describe something as, written in the Pixar, we're saying that it's actually bad. So you're talking about it's got to be relative to what you expected it to be when you went to the cinema. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I think that's
expectation value. If it's based on expectation versus reality, then I would probably agree that it's in the bottom one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was so looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it was whack.
Yeah. So for now, that's going in Pixar's.
And right, so I'm going to go straight in for the next one. Finding Nemo, the original of them. Absolutely, just 100% God tier. Definitely.
For graphics alone.
Yeah, the fact that was like so much earlier than some of these ones as well. Like it's actually quite old, Finding Nemo, but visually it's stunning, isn't it? It really is.
Amazing. Yeah.
And like great story.
First time it had kind of been done by Pixar as well, wasn't it? They go through the different environments, don't they?
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. Some great characters. Yeah, God tier for sure.
Okay, so next we've got Cars
2,
which I remember being...
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. If I'm right, it's the one where they go to the Grand Prix and it's like in Monaco and stuff. And it's like a big international like spy espionage. It's like James Bond but with like cartoon cars. Very good. I'm a fan, definitely.
Okay, I hear your pitch.
It's good. I would say good tier.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll put good. Would you say it's on a level with Up? I think it's arguable because like Up's great, but do I fancy watching it all the time? Probably not.
Yeah. No, I would probably rather, other than the first few minutes, I would probably rather re-watch Cars 2 potentially. So yes, I think it's in the same one.
Okay, and now we've got The Incredibles.
I bloody love The Incredibles.
So do I. Yeah.
Bloody love it to be widow.
It's very, it's very good. The Incredibles. I think it's overlooked. It's short. I think it's less than an hour and a half long in total. Characters are great. It's fast paced. It has Edna Mode, which is a great character as well.
It has my like dream woman in it. That my like sort of cartoon crush. We've all got them. But yeah, like my dream woman is Elastigirl, Helen Parr.
Really?
Yeah, thick with 2 C's. She is.
Fair enough.
She?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bit of me.
Okay.
So it's elite at the minimum for me, but I would argue that it's up there. I'd like to see it up there myself. If it's there, I'd give you the money myself.
Let's put it elite for now, but it might change. It's closer to God than it is good.
Oh, 100%.
But is it as good as Toy Story 1?
No, but then
it's better than
Toy Story is arguably in a world of its own, isn't it? If you're looking for everything in God tier to be as good as Toy Story 1,
well, why don't we put Incredibles in elite and also Finding Nemo in elite?
Yeah.
Because that's a really strong like elite tier there. I'm happy with that. And
but then I think we're over egging Monsters University potentially. Let's move on and we can mix it up.
Cool.
Next one. Where's the lamb sauce? Great, brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
fantastic.
Good film. Again, only saw it a few months ago. And yeah, I was impressed. I wasn't blown away. You'd think I would be working in a restaurant, but
that's a disgrace. There'll be people out there slagging you off now.
I spend all my time like dreading seeing a fucking
It's a busman's holiday for
yeah. I don't know. I think we had this funny moment on a previous podcast when I said I didn't really feel like it went anywhere, and you were like, "Well, where else do you want it to go? It's in a restaurant." I said like I didn't feel like there was much exploration. It was like you're either in the guy's flat or you're in the kitchen, and that's about it. Like I didn't feel like it had a very big.
Did you
setting?
Did you like how they portrayed like Paris with like the Pixar version of Paris? It was nice.
Yeah, it's
like,
really nice.
All the music and everything. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a quick one on Ratatouille. I'll edit it in here. There's a great little picture thing of a guy whose dad looks exactly like the the restaurant critic in it, and he dresses him up.
He's the man who owns it.
Yeah, the critic who's like sort of quite long face and he wears like the turtleneck and stuff. And he dresses him up for it, and he looks great. So yeah, I'll put that in.
I'd like to.
I rate it.
I'd like to put that good.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you agree?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd struggle to put it alongside Finding Nemo if that's what we're going with.
And remember, kids, anyone can cook.
Is that a quote?
Yeah. That's Gusto, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Over then. The Good Dinosaur. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. So take it away.
It's, I would say, average. In all honesty. There's a reason why it's not really hit the heights. I've seen it once and it was a while ago, but it's like a little lad, I think, and like a little baby. It's like prehistoric, obviously, dinosaurs, and the dinosaur sort of becomes his friend and helps him like find his way on it. It's quite nice. I think the dinosaur. I don't think he talks or something. I think it's like more sort of cinematic, and the dinosaur's a bit like Pluto-esque. Like he doesn't speak, so he's a bit sort of
ignorant,
bumbling like sort of character. Do you know what I mean? Like that, but. It's the reason why it's not talked about in the same breath as the others. So yeah.
He ain't got shit on Rex, has he?
No.
But B-Tech Rex, I mean, call him from that picture.
I think that in general, my overall comment for this thing would be that I think all Pixar films are very good. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's a tough.
Yeah, there is some absolute bangers in there, and when you look down the line, fantastic.
Yeah. So we've got Cars 1 next.
Interesting one, Cars, because like. You know, obviously, so you got like Toy Story, it's toys. Bugs Life, and Monsters, like they're going for a different thing every time, aren't they? Monsters with a U.
Yeah.
But like Cars is like a big one, to like go for to like make the cars speak and stuff because.
Yeah, it was a feat of animation, but the problem is I've never been into Cars, and neither of you really, obviously. No. It didn't capture us very much.
No, but.
Good storyline and everything.
I'm a fan of it, and
for what it is, I'd probably put it in good.
I would agree. Yeah. I would say good. Yeah.
And then we've got Cars 3.
Yeah, which neither of us have seen.
No, I have seen it.
Oh.
But to show, but it was that unrememberable.
Yeah.
God, that's appalling.
What?
It's just
It was what?
unmemorable, forgettable.
Yeah, that might be a bit.
It's I wouldn't go as far as Pixar's because I don't think it had the expectation that Finding Dory
Yeah.
did. So it's going average.
Yeah, taking average.
Yeah. A Bug's Life.
Fantastic. One of the greatest characters of all time, Heimlich, in Bug's Life.
Which one was
I'm
that
a
again?
beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Absolutely legendary. And the ladybird who's a bloke.
Yeah. I like it when they're in that bar, like seedy bar, and a slug tucks into some dinner at the pub, and then his mouth starts frothing. It's like, I said no salt!
Yeah,
that was
brilliant,
funny.
And those two little woodlights. You're fired, you're fired. them
Yeah,
ones.
well, I showed Louise it again a few months ago, and Louise gave it a 6. So I'm surprised we're still together, to be honest.
That is appalling.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I think it's
great.
really good. And again, another good thing about Pixar, they have really good like outtakes at the end. It really makes me laugh.
Do I look
Yeah.
stupid?
Yes. Yeah, it's really funny because like obviously they're not outtakes, are they? Because they've had to make them because it's all confusing.
Yeah.
It's just like in Toy Story when Stinky Pete like farts in the thing and all that sort of stuff.
Woo,
Like,
that's why they call me Stinky Pete.
yeah. So like, Bug's Life, the outtakes on Bug's Life are fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm happy to put that in Elite.
Yeah. It actually sickens me to put it there. To be honest,
Really?
I rate that massively. Bug's Life, I love it. Really do. Big
Okay.
fan.
I can't quite stretch to say that, like, because Toy Story, you could ask me at any time of day, on any day, do you want to watch Toy Story 1? And I'd be like, yeah.
Fair.
Bug's Life, not so much.
Yeah, it's as good as Nemo and Incredibles in my opinion.
Yeah.
But as we are at the moment, I would say we're slightly over egging Monsters University, even though it is good.
Really? What about Monsters University? Incredibles 2. A lot of hype on this, wasn't there, again, because Incredibles 1 was so good. And I think Incredibles 2 was very good.
Better than
Didn't-
the first one,
Ooh.
definitely.
Let us know what you think in the comments about that, because although I like Incredibles 2, I'm not going to agree with that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good, but I don't think it's as good as number 1. I'll let you say it's as good.
It's got my favourite Pixar character of all time in there,
What?
Jack. Jack's awesome. He's so cute, and he's in it more in the second one. And he's like got powers and stuff, and he's really super cute. That scene where
So
he's
you've
with
said
Edna.
your favourite character is Jack, but you really want to shag Mrs. Incredible. So that's like you desperately wanting to shag your best mate's mum.
Yeah. Next. No, but like, honestly, it's fantastic. It's great.
Okay, so where are you wanting to put that?
I want to put it in Elite.
Okay, I'm happy for it to go into Elite.
The whole brand and the world they live in and everything.
The franchise.
The franchise is fantastic in my opinion.
Okay.
But the second one's got more Jack in it.
Mm-hmm.
He only really comes into his own at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
But he's actually in it. He's got powers. He's got a suit, and you know that fight with the whole fight with the raccoon and all that.
Yeah.
I love it. But then I'm skewed by the fact that I love him so much. Do you know what I mean?
Fair play. Wall-E, the difficult one. It's like
a statement.
it was cutting edge. It was a
Yeah,
statement.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a thing. Do I enjoy watching it? No, not really. I
Good?
want to put it
Average?
I want to put it in average. I don't think it's as good as Up,
Nah, it's not, is it?
No.
Yeah, stick it in average.
and that just shows how dire Finding Dory was to me. That's below Wall-E,
Yeah.
but it is.
No, you're right. it
Finding
was.
Dory is more like it's. Finding Dory as a standalone film is not as it'd probably be around good, but because of what it was meant to be, and I almost felt cheated. I was almost
Yeah.
like, you think you can just give me that shit?
Yeah.
An octopus. Do you know what I mean? You think
Yeah.
that's gonna be okay?
Yeah. It was like, and I'm not saying
Just
it could
chucking
sound
money
so,
at Ellen DeGeneres.
it was so
aren't
far
they?
fetched, which it sounds ridiculous talking about
Yeah.
a cartoon, but like Finding Nemo was like far fetched, but it was sort of like the story made sense. It was believable as they went through. Finding Dory was a bit extreme, wasn't it? Like the fact, them trying to break into somewhere and all that sort of stuff. It became less and less believable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I
the
prefer.
amount they all lived like above water.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I
Stuff
prefer
like that,
something more believable. You know, like some toys, like walking all the way across town to save another toy, something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Really, really
Oh,
good.
it's fantastic. Yeah, it's elite.
Now this is where I think we're going to get some movement, some lateral movement. It's a ghost drop.
Yeah.
Because
Do you think Monsters University is as good or better than Monsters Inc? Should it be in the same tier as Monsters Inc?
I think it could be. I think it could be an elite with it. Monsters Inc and Incredibles as a franchise, both very good. What do you think?
I think that
I think you want to put Monsters Inc in elite and Monsters University in good.
no, I'm happy to put Monsters. I'm happy to put them both in elite, but I feel like we need to move a couple out of elite and put them into the God tier.
Okay, so let's pop that there. What are you saying should be in God tier?
And Finding Nemo.
Okay.
I think it was like. I think it's groundbreaking, isn't it? Finding Nemo.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you remember at the time, like, what such a great, and it's like,
I always get Shark Tale and Finding Nemo blurring, like blurring. No, but you know, like the bad guy's a big shark, and
it's a completely different thing.
no, I know. But
Plus, he's not that bad in the end.
shout out to Shark Tale, great film.
Yeah.
We're going to argue on the next one.
Finding Nemo. It's got, like, what's great? Firstly, it's all underwater, so it was like really good cinematically. Second, like, it's really tragic at the start. Like all the babies die and the mum dies and stuff. Like, it's grim, innit? Like the whole thing, it's like a dad trying to do everything by his kid. He's like a single dad trying to do everything by his kid. Nemo's like, he's injured, but he's trying to prove that he can like find his way. There's so many great characters along the way. It's like, it's fantastic. It's great. Dory, the introduction of Dory is a brilliant character. I think it deserves to be in the God tier.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to argue on this one.
You hate it.
I fucking hate Inside Out.
Do you?
Yeah. It's the only Pixar film I've ever watched about an hour of and thought, this is shit. And I turned it off. I don't mind if you like it, but just don't follow this channel. No, I'm joking.
I'm wondering whether, like, do you think WALL-E was created as, in some way, them trying to be involved in the sort of climate change, pollution sort of thing? Like, it was like a statement to kids about how the world's going and like what to do to save the world, sort of thing. That's the idea of WALL-E, isn't it? Or the world is overly polluted and everybody moves off the planet and you have to save it. That's the story. Do you think Inside Out is similar, but for like mental health awareness?
Probably. But I still think it's shit.
It's definitely different, isn't it, to the others? Like it's the fact that it's based inside someone's brain and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, that they're breaking new frontiers every time, aren't they? Like, that's the first time it goes underwater. This is the first time it's like vehicles. Do you know what I mean? And that is a big one, isn't it? Going inside someone's head, like to try and do that well is hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they do it well, but I agree with you that I would definitely not choose to watch Inside Out over probably anything above that.
You say where you would put Inside Out, and I'll say where I'd put it, and then we'll find a happy medium.
I would say I think I would probably put it in good.
Okay, well I'd put it in Pixar's, so we'll put it in average.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let us know again, guys, what you think about that in the comments, because that's a controversial one. Coco.
Never seen it, sorry.
Oh, dearie me. Coco is fantastic. If you've not seen it, go and watch it. Here's a 5-second clip of my Uncle John singing it. Coco is, well, first of all, it's won loads of awards. Check it out. The storyline, the animation, the music, the way it makes you feel from start to finish, the messages throughout, the characters, it's all stunning. Absolutely stunning. And you should all go and watch it. I am willing to put it in elite tier, right? And then when you watch it, we can go back to this and you can change.
Yeah.
One day I might say God tier in the future, but it's not got that nostalgia factor to it. Yeah. So Coco is going straight in at elite.
Our little cousin Frankie was a guest on the podcast back in the day. That's his favourite film.
Yeah.
So he'll be happy with that.
Don't look at the cover and the artwork and think, oh, it's like, because this is what I thought. Like not. What's that bloody Christmas thing that Johnny Depp did? It's like animated. It's all like skeletons and shit.
like Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. And
No.
What's that
Nightmare Over Christmas? Nightmare Before Christmas? Right, we've butchered that, but yeah, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Nightmare Before... That's it, look. Before Christmas.
What did I say?
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, it's this.
Wait,
yeah.
what's the one I said? I hope it's a film. Is this like going to be an old film with like some people in it?
Yeah, it's a horror film. Yeah, so yeah, that's Freddy Krueger in it.
Hmm?
I don't know. Yeah,
Film
don't look at
connoisseurs.
Coco and think it's like Nightmare Before Christmas or like skeletal and horror and
Yeah.
a bit. It's not like that at all. It's just because it's based around the South American.
Yeah, it's like
Halloween.
Day of the Dead
Day
tradition.
of the Dead.
isn't
That's
it?
it. Yeah.
I like that because like I like the fact that they've taken like a culture and a tradition, and from what I've read in terms of the reviews of it and stuff, is they haven't like culturally appropriated it and sort of like rinsed it a bit like sort of Pocahontas, something like that, which
Mhm.
people slag off.
Yeah.
They've actually celebrated it, the tradition,
Yeah.
and people of that like culture, they love it apparently.
I think it was like the first film that had a full Latino cast as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
So go and check it out.
I'm gonna
It's
go and watch it
fantastic.
now. Yeah.
Good. Toy Story 2.
God tier, definitely. Definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's huge.
Definitely, it's got to be. It's got to be. got to be.
There's not many films where the sequel has lived up to the first one.
Shrek, another one.
Shrek
Classic.
is another one. Toy Story 2 is a stunning bit of cinema.
Fantastic, yeah. It's definitely God tier, no doubt about
God
it.
tier.
Mhm.
Owl's Toy Barn, that whole thing is great, isn't it? The character of Owl, the scene.
Oh, when he's cleaning him and stuff.
Yeah, when they're cleaning.
Is there anything
Woody.
more satisfying in the whole history of cinema than when he's got that cotton bud and he like wipes his eye and it's like, it's like I just think that eye's never been that clean ever. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, it's stunning. Very good film. Emperor Zurg is such a great
Yeah, oh, yeah.
enemy because he's like not really scary at all. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Isn't the start of the film Ham's playing? It's like that. Oh, that start of the film. I had a weird feeling then.
nostalgia.
Yeah, you know the start of the film where like it's Buzz going against Zurg and then Buzz gets blown up and it turns out they're on the
Yeah.
game and it's Ham who's playing it.
He steps across those little like
Yeah,
discs
and the
they
noise
make
is
like
awesome.
a
Isn't
noise.
it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, amazing. Oh, what a film! What a film!
What's a film?
What a film!
Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Oh dear, go on.
It's at least elite. At least. It's at least elite. Tom, it is. Think about it. Think about it.
I don't think it's elite.
What?
I think it's good, but it's closer to elite than
That's
average.
outrageous.
No, because
It's
okay.
not
then.
as good as Munster University.
No.
Not having it. Not having it at all.
Give us your
What about
Toy
Ken?
Story.
Ken.
Give us your Toy Story tiers below, because this is a tricky one.
What about
Okay,
Ken?
let me counteract it then. Play Devil's Doodah. Toy Story 4. Where are you putting that?
Probably like good.
Do you think 3 is better than 4?
Yeah.
Right. So that's where we're going to differ, because I think 4 is better than 3.
Put them both in good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
But yeah.
Toy Story 3 as good as Bug's Life. Have a word.
No, but I don't think Munster University is as good as Incredibles, but you're in the same list. You do the math.
I'm happy to drop. What do you think? Monsters University is better than Monsters Inc. 1? Probably is in terms of a watch.
It's so hard, isn't it? When for that one and for The Incredibles actually, the sequel has come out so long after that just the pure quality of the film is going to be loads better in terms of like how it looks and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have to remember, like, it of its time, was Monsters Inc. better at the time than that was at the time? I think so.
You can't keep pointing and just saying that because people can't see what you're pointing at.
I'm pointing at. Yeah, I think Monsters Inc. was better in its era than Monsters University was in its era. It was certainly bigger and like. I think so, but they're both great. I agree with that. That's
okay,
fine.
let's leave that for now then. Brave.
Good, I'd say.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
Good. Again, good animation, good storyline. But it doesn't break any boundaries, does it?
Only Disney princess that's in the Pixar franchise as well.
Shout. Onwards, neither of us have watched, have we?
No. So this was the big one that they were excited about bringing out this year, and then COVID came along and kicked it swiftly in the bollocks. So it's been released directly on like DVD and stuff, and I think they might have done it on Sky Movies and that.
That's a mare for them.
Yeah. So, but no, we haven't seen it. So if you have seen it, let us know. So we just leave it out.
Yeah, we'll just leave that there. So we've got Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Finding Nemo as the god tier of Pixar. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Elite and Good, there's a few that we disagree on, but generally I think that's a strong lineup. You got the basically Monsters Inc and Incredibles franchise together in Elite tier.
Yeah,
which is good.
this is quite good actually. If you have a look in it, like we've done well there.
Yeah. Bugs Life and Coco again, Elite. Good. Toy Story 3 you're a little bit unsure of, aren't you? Being on Good. But I don't think it deserves to be in the same level as the Incredibles franchise.
Yeah, I just don't know if from 2 to 3, from Toy Story 2 to 3, there was a 2-tier drop in quality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
it's got
so
all
many-
the
there's
it's got
so
all the
many
stuff with
great
the
things
it's
in
got
3.
all the stuff with the Teddy, the bad guy and stuff,
Yeah,
and
lots
then
of hugging
going to
bear.
the skip and that.
And the Mr. Potato Head scene where he's in a tortilla instead of a potato.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to change
Ken, a great character. Ken when
Yeah.
he's doing all his outfits.
that alone is worth
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I've talked to him now.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a great
Put me
point,
right.
sorry.
Cool. So that is our Pixar tier list, guys. Thanks for watching. Please get involved and let us know what you agree with and what you disagree with. There's plenty of tier lists to come, so let us know if there's any categories you want us to discuss. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon.